Hey guys, how's it going today? Let me say my hellos. We got Life Rewinded, Amanda T, Serendipity, Sandy, Pixie, Add the Fun, Christy Andrews, Hey Ben, Jenna Moon, Winky Whispers, Top Cop, Mary Wonson, I've already said Winky, Your Main Girl, Margie Jones, uh, let's see, Mar, can't forget my Mar, she's my superstar. She added an emoji too, guys, by the way. Caslin, CCK, Sabrina, Galway Girl, Tally Girl. I think I said Galway Girl. Mario, um, Serendipity, D Rod, Ash274, Detroit, Turquoise, Kathy Bradley, Amanda Sue, Melinda G, Bay Beauty, Jules, Irish Gal. Haven't seen you in a while. Jenna Moon, Long Island Girl. Let's see, Pixie, Melanie G, Little Kelly, Manda T, Ginger Locks Mom. So I don't know who watched Laura today. Hey, Black Dahlia. But she was basically um, begging for a live stream. Hey, Puss in Boots. So here you go, Laura. Okay, because every time you go live, you seem to say my name, which is totally opposite of what I do to you. Okay. And I might have some ladies come on panel here in a little bit and talk about some things, but I want to address you first. Now, let's see. The last time I went live, hey, Tawanda, the last time I went live, and forgive me if I don't read chat, but I got to keep my concentration. The last time I went live, it might have been yesterday, and I was talking about how people were mysteriously getting blocked on my channel. I don't think that had anything to do with you. Let's see. We talked about my dog being itchy. So, unless you're the cause of my dog being itchy, please stop. She's miserable. Or you're the cure, then please cure her because, well, she's miserable. Hey, Pixie Sticks. Now, let's see. What else did we talk about? We talked about COVID. So, unless you're the cause of COVID, and if you are, knock it the hell off. And unless you have the cure, and if you do, please send that to Dr. Fauci. Now, Laura, there's times when people come into my chat and they bring you up, and I either ignore the comment or I say, we're not going to talk about that. But you just begged today. You just begged today to get a live stream made about you, and you're going to get it. I don't usually give in to your wishes, but you're going to get it. Now, let me start with the fact that you continue to tell people, yeah, Mary Wonson, trust me, I'm taking screenshots of everybody's suggestions. I personally think she probably has Cushing's disease. She has every single symptom, but I don't have the money right now to get the blood work done. Hey, emoji girl. And before you make a comment, Ballet Babe, I'm not over here e-begging for Lolly, okay? Because I know you have such a hard on for my dog. I don't understand it, but you do. So don't you worry, Ballet Babe. I'll take care of things, okay? I've had her for 10 years, so I'll get her taken care of. But Laura keeps saying that the reason that I left her was because, yeah, she gets Benadryl every day, Caslin, but was because that she went on Dave's panel. Okay. Now, was that the final straw? Yes. But it wasn't because she went on Dave's panel. It's what she said on Dave's panel. So I go and watch Wendy V's clip when she clipped what Laura was talking about on Dave's panel. And then I go into a Discord call, and the other girls can tell you this is the way it went down. And this was the icing on the cake. Oh, cool, Caslin. I'll check that out. Hey, Caslin, did you hear about those remains being found? As bad as I hate to say it, I sure hope it's her. But just to give that family some closure. But it wasn't the fact that you went on Dave's panel, because I don't care where you go. It was what you said on Dave's panel. I mean, you were going to go out to eat with him, what, a few days ago? Did you hear me say anything about it? Nope, because I don't care. It was what you said on Dave's panel. So I went over and listened to Wendy V's clip. And then I came into Discord and I lost my freaking mind because I asked you, did you offer Dave Jennifer Lynn's personal information? Now, we all know me and Jennifer Lynn have never been, like buddies or anything. We've gone at each other, said some ugly things. And Laura says to me, no. And I said, well, I just heard it on Wendy V's clip. And Laura's exact words to me were, who gives a fuck about Jennifer Lynn? Now, that's when I left, because that's when I said, that's it. You don't give a fuck about anybody, Laura. That's when I left. That was the final straw. So if you want to say it was because I went on, or because you went on Dave's, you can say that. But the final straw was when you it was when you offered Dave somebody's personal information. And it didn't matter to me whose personal information it was, because wrong is wrong. Hey, Remy. Wrong is just wrong. Hey, Margie Jones. I don't care whose it was. But when you lied and said no, and then when I confronted you with the Wendy V clip, and then you said what you said, who gives a fuck? That's when I left. That's when I walked away. So that's how that went down. It wasn't about going on Dave's panel. It was what you said on Dave's panel. So let's get that straight. So okay, now let's get up to date. And like I said, I'm gonna have some ladies on panel because I wasn't there when Mr. P, we all know his name. I'm not really gonna send anybody to his channel. But I wasn't there when he became a Patreon of Laura's. So I'm going to let some ladies come up here in a minute and they can talk about it. But I did comment yesterday about how odd I found him to be. I found him to be odd because I listened to his live, and what he said was, I'm going to keep on being negative until I get to 1,000 subs, and then I'm going to start being positive. And I thought that was odd. Hey, Carla. So I said something about it. I'm allowed to do that. If I find something odd, I'm allowed to comment on it. So I did. Now, Laura, you said today that you've never even had a conversation with Yaba. Well, I don't know why I remember this, but you don't. But Yaba was on your panel once. It was Yaba and Sam and Diane and Wendy and you, and the topic was Brian. So how come I can remember who's been on your panel, but you can't? Hey, Mario. So, like I said, first of all, I do not agree with what Mr. Positive is doing, but it's pretty obvious what he's doing. But Carla, Laura, you knew this. What what Mr. P's uh did I call him Mr. Obvious? That's crazy. Mr. P's plans. He's been doing these same videos for over 3 months. So for you to now jump in and say that he shouldn't be doing this, because you're on the peace train, even though you told Shannon Uncensored to go get beat by her boyfriend, and then today you told her to drop dead. But you're on the peace train. So you wanted your live, Laura, and now you got it. Okay. This is the second time that Laura has drugged me over Wendy V's clips and the comments. Like I have any control over what Wendy V clips or who makes a comment. I have no control over that. What I said in the comments was most certainly the truth. Now, Laura wants to say that she never had anything to say about where we went or who we associated with. And you're right, we're grown women. She couldn't stop us. But she did have something to say. When I went on Diane and Wendy's panel, and trust me, it was because I was being called to the carpet. I'm sorry, Captain Obvious. I'm sorry. But hello, Willow. You got upset about it when I went on Stephanie Brown's panel because, well, I was defending myself. You got upset about it. When I went on Brian's panel because I was defending myself. You got upset about it. So I'm not going to start whipping out screenshots to prove all this, Laura, unless you want us to. Hello, Leo's wife. And to be honest with you, I wasn't even planning on going live. Hello, Anita Backrub. Well, Anita Backrub, I don't see you in Laura's chat saying the same thing to Laura because Laura never lets it end. So if I saw you, Anita Backrub, in Laura's chat saying, Laura, why are you addressing this? Why do you keep doing this? Why do you keep going after Diane and Wendy, which she's obsessed with? Why do you do this? Why do you do that? Then I don't think it's fair, Anita, for you to come over and, okay, she was addressing a comment I made. Now I'm addressing some comments that she made on her live stream. I didn't lie in my comment. Why address my comment? I didn't lie, Anita. So why is she addressing my comment? I'm allowed to go into a comment section and leave a comment, especially on somebody like Wendy V, who does, clips. That's what she does. I'm tired of being called a liar. No, she calls me a liar all the time, Anita. Oh, you said I never said you lied. Okay. But I'm asking why I hold live over her addressing comments. Well, number one, Anita, because it's my channel. And number two, she basically begged for it when she said in her live today 2 to 3 times. And go ahead, Tracy, and do a live about me because that's all you do is talk about me. Now, do you need to go back and rewatch Laura's? So I don't understand, Anita. I've never had a problem with you, but I don't understand why you come in here to address me about what I'm talking about, but you never seem to have a problem with what Laura is talking about. You didn't hear that. Okay, well then go back and watch Laura's her live stream. Yeah, don't let them distract me. You're right. Anita, you're welcome to stay. You're welcome to say whatever, but I gotta stay focused because, well, I just have to. And like I said, I'm gonna have some other girls come up on panel. But my thing about Mr. P, first of all, I don't agree with what he's doing, but it's pretty obvious of what he's doing. He is dick riding people with a lot of subs. I know I haven't talked about Laura for a while, but she begged for it today. Just want people to stop being hurt. Hold on, I missed that. Because you know this can be flipped every way, Anita. I just want people to stop being hurt. Hasn't enough happened? As that does is continue, all that does is continue to hate. And you know what, Anita? I totally agree with you. But I watch Laura's chat sometimes and I don't see you telling her the same thing. Did you not have a problem? No, you're not Block Badger. Did you not have a problem with her telling somebody to go get beat up by her boyfriend again? Because I didn't see you in chat say, Laura, please don't say that. Please don't say that. Did you not have a problem with her telling this same person to drop dead? Because I didn't see you say, Laura, please don't say that. That's horrible. Please don't say that. So, for anybody that wants to come over here and ask, hey, Wog, anybody wants to come over here and ask why I'm doing this, it's because Laura begged me to. Go ahead, Tracy, go live, go live. That's all you do is talk about me. And I've pointed out many a times that no, I didn't, it's not all I do. As a matter of fact, I try to avoid it. It is horrible to say, but I see no one in her chat telling her how horrible it is. Laura says she doesn't get up. Hey, little Kelly, she doesn't get upset about who people associate with, blah, blah, blah. Laura, do I have to pull the message where you ripped my ass over Long Island Girl having a wrench in my chat? Because I really don't want to do that. Laura wants your attention so bad. Well, she got it. She got it, Carla. She got it. She got what she wanted. Because normally I don't talk about her. I don't. I've even said I hope her empire grows. Just bust at the seams. AK Smalls, thank you. I mean, I hope her empire just blows up. I hope, I hope someday I read in the paper the biggest YouTuber ever. She blows away Tati and Jeffree Star and frickin' whoever. I'm all for it. Yeah, they're scared to be screamed at. Exactly. Or criticized or blocked. Hello, Kiki. But like I said, Laura wanted a live dedicated to her, so this is what she's getting. Hey, Maha Khan Life. I don't know if I said that right, but she continuously says, we all lie. Now, let me ask you the chances of everybody being a liar except for Laura. I would venture to say that the odds are better of hitting the lottery than everybody being a liar except Laura. Now, usually in my comments, I don't let people talk about Laura because, well, I just don't want to talk about her. But she begged for it today. That's what she wanted. So I decided to give her the opportunity. Not to mention, there's a couple ladies that want to set the record straight. So with that, I'm going to drop the link. Because like I said, I wasn't there when Mr. P came into her her Patreon, but I was there when 3 or 4 Patreons came to me and said how uncomfortable they felt around him because of a phone call that was made that he didn't uh mute on. So I know Galway Girl wanted a link. I know I'm pretty sure Jenna Moon wanted a link. Um I do want to send out a little prayer for thank you, Cricket. Thank you very much. Ainsley's happened to do some traveling today, so she's got to go see her mama who's not feeling good. So safe travels and wishing your mama the best, Ains. That's why we are supposed to be ghosting her. It wouldn't get us all upset, right? Well, ghosting goes 2 ways. Ghosting goes 2 ways. Hey, Jenna, can you hear me? Jenna, can you hear me? All I'm hearing is some clicking, Jenna. I just cut all mine off the other day too, Willow. It does feel weird. You're on mute, Jenna. That's kind of crazy telling somebody they're on. Can you hear me, Jenna? Okay, Galway, you got to unmute too.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but I can't hear Jenna. Can somebody type in and tell Jenna to go out and come back in? Yes, prayers up for Science Girl too. She's going through a rough time right now. Thank you, Remy. Wally's butt cream.
You ready for me to talk?
Yeah, go ahead. I just want to let Jenna Moon know that nobody can hear her. Thank you,
This is
Turkey.
hysterical to me that I was actually referred to as I think that I'm holier than thou, which is ridiculous. But secondly, the biggest shit stir when I'm not into the whole sharing private messages, Laura. But when I left, your words were you and another Patreon that came back to you at the time said, "Oh, who's going to give us those good screenshots anymore?" That's hysterical to me. I never intended to be a shit stirrer. I knew that you worked. Maybe you had to go to bed earlier, and if there was a live and it was something of importance to share with you, not Laura's wig or whatever, it would be something that I would think maybe you'd want to address. Some of it you didn't. Hang on, Trace. Sorry about that.
That's okay.
So I found that so hypocritical. Like, are you kidding me? Am I a shit stirrer, Trace?
No, not on my end at all. And when I was with you in Patreon, you were not a shit stir. You were very passionate. You're very passionate now. But if I remember correctly, there was a lot of times when Laura would ask us to go out and find shit for her to talk about. So,
Exactly. She would say, "Oh, wait, I know you didn't miss it. You're all over." Yeah, because Laura, before I started watching you, I was subbed to all my 90% of the drama community. And addressing my comment under Wendy V's was all truth. And I know there's other people, they don't have to take a link. Maybe they can drop it in chat that know that on that call from day one, we asked him because we had never seen, I'm not going to say the name he went by, but I think it's his first name. I'm speaking of Mr. Patu. He asked suggestions for his channel for a name. And whether or not he wants to admit it or say it, I don't want props. I just said positively put because he wanted to react to reaction channels of mukbangers that he felt, and it was his own opinion and he was entitled to that, that they were being like bullied or what have you. I don't know word for word, but that was his goal from day one. That's all I was trying to say under Wendy V's. I don't know why that was a negative comment toward her. I thought he was your Patreon, and I was just trying to stick up for him, I guess, and tell the truth. But I guess the truth is a lie, right? That's what I'm thinking now, because Serendipity has asked.
Don't you know, we always lie.
500 times, and you haven't proved once. So I'll let Jenna talk now. I'll go on mute. Thanks, Trace.
You don't have to go on mute, girl. Hey, girl. But you don't have to go. But no, I was just there when everything Galloway said was true. Mr. Positive from day one said that he was going to be a reaction channel, and Yaba was his first person he was going after. Laura can sit here and say all day long she didn't know, whatever. And he did lives about Yaba in the past. And Laura never said anything. Never any. So why it's a big deal? Right. 3 or 4 months ago, he did lives about Yaba. Laura never said boo. So why all of a sudden is it a big deal? You know, do I agree with what he's doing? No, I don't. I don't agree with what he's doing. But the point is I just find it funny that Laura wants to jump that it's not okay right now when it was okay 3-4 months ago.
Well, and like I said, I know exactly what the man is doing.
Drama she can talk about.
He's dick riding these big YouTubers. He did it with Truthful Trisha. And the funny thing is I know Yaba and Sam can hold their own, especially
absolutely
against somebody like Mr. P. But, and I think they're kind of like toying with him. You know, because trust me, this isn't the first rodeo for Yaba and Sam. But then when Laura said, well, I haven't even had a conversation with Yaba, but we're okay, we're cool.
I was cracking up for that one. Because Yaba was on her panel. Yaba's been on Laura's panel.
Maybe she decided not to create more unnecessary drama. Well, Valerie, I might go with you there, except for the fact that she's told the same person now to go get beat by her boyfriend some more. And today it was drop dead. So if that's trying not to create drama, then Laura needs some schooling on how to not create drama.
I don't know. For a 50-year-old woman, she just gets triggered really easily, and it's really easy to do. You know, we can talk about anything, and she gets triggered, you know, and it's laughable to me. Sorry. It's easy to trigger her. You know, a comment. She went on an hour and a half live over comments for people having an opinion. But she sits there and says all the time that, aren't we allowed to have an opinion? Okay, so people had an opinion. Just because it wasn't your opinion doesn't mean it's wrong. And she has to go on a live for over an hour. And You know, she has to say that horrible thing about Shannon uncensored. What did Shannon do to you? Nothing. So you're going to tell her she should go die? Like, really? But that's how Laura acts. When Laura's triggered, she has to sit and swear and call you names and pick on, you know, your looks or whatever. It's like, at least be a woman and talk without calling people names, without telling people to go die. All that crap. Like, do we do that? No. When we address you, we talk just like we are right now. We don't have to yell and scream and carry on. And I'm sorry, I laugh. She gets so triggered by me. She gets so triggered by Sarah. And I just find it humorous. I just do. Sorry.
I kind of do too. But like I said, I try to steer away from her. But she's practically begging. Hey, Dova. She's practically begging for, for a live stream. So I decided to give her one.
Well, we all know why she was begging for a live stream. All of us have been seeing it. Laura's running out of content. Let's face it. You know, people have stopped talking about her. Whether she wants to admit that or not, people have stopped talking about her. Does she come up every now and then? Yeah, she does. Because she's in this community and she's done some shit. So, yeah, people do bring her up. But do we talk about her for hours and hours in our lives? No, we don't. She gets brought up every now and then. But, you know, that's the way it's going to go. You know, that's the way the cookie crumbles. But we all know she's running out of content. I think that's why she jumped on the Mr. Positive and Yaba thing, to be honest. And I think that's why she was begging for you to go live today. And she said it 4 times. So she can go live tonight and she can have content. That's just my opinion.
She got
the
it.
beginning of it was, you know, can anyone explain this to me? If I heard a few names you wrote in the that you've said out loud that might be her current supporters or Patreons. I'm just asking a fair question. I believe it is. She said the reason she can't support the channel is because you're going after or attacking. I'm not quite sure which word she used. And she doesn't do that to people in the community. Are you kidding me? Oh, not anyone in the community, Laura. Just 90% of people that once supported you, monetarily supported you, emotionally supported you at times. Are you kidding me?
It's funny because yesterday she basically said she didn't have any problems with going after people that she didn't like. In a roundabout way. That's what she said. Listen to her live. So if I don't like them or they don't like me, I'll go after them. But
you can't.
It's
not you per se. I'm saying you, everyone, like anyone else. She can do everything, but when someone else does it, it's painted in a different light.
And just like her telling us to bring the truth that we're lying, how about we reverse that? Why don't you prove that we have lied? You know, why don't you do the work? Why the hell do we have to do the work? You know, there's plenty of us that have all the same stories and everything, and you want to call us liars and you want us to show, you know, why don't you show us? Show us where we lied. You do the work.
Yeah. Yeah, she's always calling us a liar. But then she kind of smooths right over it. And then she says she always brings the proof. Never proved anything. Never proved anything.
No, instead, her proof that night, the one time she said she brought proof, I was dying laughing then too. I'm sorry. She cracks me up. She was so triggered. She said she brought the proof, but really it was that she was showing screenshots of us talking shit about each other at one point or another. And that was her proof, but that had nothing to do with what we were saying. What she was hoping was that we were all going to fight because she showed where we talk shit, when we've already admitted we talk shit about each other and we apologized, whatever, moved on. She hasn't shown anything. Like Serendipity has said, show where I've lied. Do the work, Laura. If you sit there and say we have all lied and you're dead set that we're a bunch of liars, prove where we've lied. Prove. Why should we have to do the work? We're not the ones saying you're lying. We're stating how we feel and whatever. You do the work. Show us
Yeah,
where we lied.
I agree. I get called a liar in every one of her chats. And anytime I say anything about her, I'm a liar. She's never ever proved me to lie about anything. The one thing I did that was shitty, I admitted to it, and I admitted it to the person that it was shitty to, and that was Brian. I literally caught her in a stream the other day. This is funny. She's in a stream the other day. I don't know whose stream it was. I want to say it was FOD. I don't know. But she's trying to get another creator to come after me, somebody that does not like Brian. And she says, the truth, or I think she used my first name, which, Laura, stop that, okay? Because you don't like people using your last name because you're getting subs now. You're getting, Willow, do you have a problem with me? Or are you just being sarcastic? I have no idea.
If you have a problem,
Okay,
the rule
Lil,
tonight is take a link or hush.
right.
Yeah, you wanna,
Willow, then show where we lied. Come up on panel and show how we're all liars and what we lied about.
yeah.
Show it.
But I literally see her in the chat trying to get another creator to come after me. And please don't make me show the proof, Laura, because I will. I screenshotted it. Oh, Willow's being sarcastic.
Oh, okay.
Okay, sarcasm is allowed.
Yes.
And then let's talk about numbers. She said, I never get any numbers in my chat unless I'm talking about her. Well, Laura, I disagree with you.
Truth, Serendipity wants a link.
Okay. What did we
were
do
talking
the other
about
night?
Lolly's rash the other day, and just because I knew this would get brought up, Trace, I didn't mean to cut you off. You had 212 people the other day. We were talking about nothing of
an itchy dog.
YouTubers. Rashes, COVID, everything, just life in general. That was it. You had 212. Just saying.
But you know what? I don't sit around. I don't have a bean counter, and I don't sit around and count. You know, I appreciate everybody that comes into my chat. Everybody that supports me. Even if you don't support me, if you come in and you're decent, then well, that's cool too. But I appreciate. But I don't sit around and count, and I don't pull up. What's that thing called? Social Blade.
Yeah, to check everybody's numbers and views like Laura does on a daily. Yeah. No, what? I could care less. I could care less if I had.
I don't care how many views Diane gets versus Laura. I don't care how many views Laura gets versus Makeup Mobster. I don't care.
Nope.
I've got videos out there that has 700 views, and there's some of my best videos. There's some of my best live streams. And then I've got some out there that's got, 2,000 views, and we didn't talk about shit. But Sarah's up here, and just be sure to tell Sarah that, thank you, Blue Sugar, that she has a really cool avatar. And that was not a free app, Sarah. They wanted money for that.
Well, yeah, you can pay them for like the extra filters and stuff, but you can X out of that and still use the app.
Well, you're going to have to do it for me, or
Okay.
Mar, or show Mar. But I'm going to mute because I believe Sarah has something to say.
Well, I just have a few things to say. I mean, I think it's really cute how Laura can play the Rocky song as her background while calling me out because of what happened with Twinkle Toes. So, she got so excited to call me out, but she won't panel up with me. Every time I've tried to talk to Laura, she has muted me. She has gone off panel. I'm telling you now, Laura, I never had you blocked. You have me blocked.
You
are
even
the
offered.
liar.
You even offered to go on her panel. You
Oh,
even
I will
said,
pay
"I'll
for
go
it.
on your panel. I'll go to your home turf and go on panel with you," and she still keeps you blocked.
Oh yeah,
But
and
Sarah,
I'm
you
gonna say
showed that
this.
proof right immediately while she was still alive, I believe,
Yeah.
showing no one blocked. You always show proof, Sarah.
Well,
Always.
and I want to say another thing. Laura, I don't care about numbers. That's not why I'm on YouTube. But Laura will not go after anyone that doesn't bring in views. I'm telling you, she won't.
That's the
Laura
truth.
absolutely hates me, but she will not. I don't bring numbers. You know, my channel is not that big. Yeah, I might have some subs, but I've had that channel for a really long time. I just don't bring in a whole bunch of numbers. And that's no big deal to me. So, in my opinion, that's why she doesn't go after me. You know, she'll go after people that's getting good views. She wants those people. She wants those views.
Yeah,
That's why.
that's spot on.
That's
It's
why.
so true.
That's why
So
Diane
true.
and Wendy come out of her mouth every
And
Absolutely.
single
Randy,
day.
and
Yeah.
Randy, and Molly, and all
Yeah.
them. It's who can bring in the numbers is who she can attack. The rest
She
of us, we're
cannot
just
have. She
bottom feeders.
cannot have a chat. She cannot hold a live stream where she doesn't say Diane and Wendy.
No.
And I'm going to
But
say
us,
this right
but
now.
us bottom feeders can sure the hell trigger the hell out of her.
Oh, yeah. And let me say this, Laura, you need to stop fat shaming people. I heard what you said about Yaba. That is some bullshit. Let me tell you right now, Yaba has a heart of gold.
What
She
did
will-
she say, Sarah? Because I missed it, hon. Can you tell
Oh,
me?
she said she doesn't watch fat people.
Is that what
Really?
she said?
Oh, yeah, she said it. Oh, yeah. She said there's a
Wow.
whole lot of hypocrisy
While
going on.
basically attacking one of her own Patreons about going after, not attacking, but
Was this recently?
wow.
Yeah, it was today.
Well, Sarah, what do you feel? I don't know Shannon Uncensored that well, but I know that you yourself have a heart of gold and you're extremely beautiful.
No.
I'm just saying, like,
And I
I
love
don't
your
know her
dollar
that
store.
well.
And I love your Walmart wedding set.
I
Thank
do
you.
too. I love it. I love your
Because
whole
you know
love
what?
story.
If he
That's a
would have
love
put a
story to me.
if he would have put a cigar band on your finger, it's all that.
Amen.
It's
Yeah.
all
Tracy,
about the
let me
feelings
tell you the
behind it,
story.
not the
Let me
size
tell
of
you
the
the
diamond.
story real quick.
Her whole
Let
thing
me
is
tell
a
you this real
love
quick.
story.
Brandon proposed to me with a ring pop. So, like, it doesn't bother me when she tries to, like, make fun of me or whatever. That doesn't bother me. You know, I eventually got a nice ring. But when Brandon and I first got together, he got me a ring pop and proposed, and I still have it in my freezer. Like, her digs at me doesn't bother me. And it's so funny that she had to be so juvenile and say, "Oh, Sarah and her dollar store ring or Walmart ring." What does that even mean? Like,
I am Jasmina. I'm treating her for that just in case too. But thank you. I'm sorry, Sarah.
no, I'm just saying, like, what does that even mean? Why are you gonna attack somebody for something material? You know, it's so juvenile. Just like she attacks people for their looks, she attacks people for their weight. It's bullshit. It's childish. You know, I mean,
And
that's
you
all
know,
she's got. She
you will
can't go
not.
after somebody for their
Exactly. That
intelligence.
is all she's got. She can't come at us with
Terrible.
the truth or intellectual. You know, she has to put you down. She has to
Yeah,
find something to put you down. She can't just come at you and talk like a civilized adult like you do, or like I do, or like
right.
Tracy does, or Galloway, or anybody that wants to talk about her. We don't pick on her looks. We don't any of that, you know, but she has to with everybody.
I've
Kiki,
never,
everybody.
I've never said a word about Laura's looks. I've never said you won't find a comment anywhere
Nope.
where I've gone for
Neither
her
have I.
looks, where
No.
I've gone
Mm-mm.
for anything that people make jokes of. Her chair,
I've never wished her
hair.
dead.
Oh hell no, because I don't wish her dead.
I never
I
called
never
her the
told
C word, but she
I
calls
want to
me the
talk
C
about
word
that.
on
Is
a
that okay,
daily.
Tracy?
She calls me the C
Shannon's
word
been
on a
around
daily
for a
now.
long time.
Let's not
She
forget that
does.
she told
She
somebody
does
that
tell
the
me.
wrong one committed suicide.
That's right.
I'll
hmm
never forget any of
Who
that.
talks
It's
like that? Who
terrible.
says that to people? But we're supposed to be the bad ones, right? But
We're
you
the
say
hate.
that kind of stuff.
We're the hate,
Yeah.
according to
My
her.
mouth like dropped to the floor when I heard her say that about Shannon Uncensored. Because I feel like Shannon, has tried to be fair. I subbed to her channel a while back, a long time ago. And it was, I don't
She
even
went
know if it
hard
was,
for Laura.
Oh,
She
yeah.
did,
yeah,
but she just
until
got to the point she couldn't do
that
it
Randy
anymore.
thing, I think.
We all had went hard for Laura at one point in time, and then
I
we
just don't
chose that
know.
we couldn't do it no more. And
What do
now
you
look,
do that's so bad to be wished death upon? I don't get it. Like, can someone even
it's nothing.
make me
It's just
understand?
because Shannon Uncensored's comment hit a nerve. She spoke the truth, and when Laura doesn't like it, that's what she does. And obviously, she wouldn't read Shannon Uncensored's comment because obviously there was truth to it.
I'm
So
taking
she
the
had to,
screenshot, Jasmina.
right. So she had to, instead of reading it, say, I wish death, because there was truth to it. That's what Laura does when somebody says truth to it. We're the C word, we're the B words, we're bottom feeders. That's what she does. She can't even come at us with, show us where we lie. Show
No,
us.
and when I was on Rel's podcast, Laura and I were up there together, and I was trying to conversate with her, and that's the one thing she had to come out with was the CUNT word at me. Like, she couldn't have a civilized conversation with me. She had to start cussing at me and calling me those names. I mean, how do you expect to have a civilized conversation with anybody when they're calling you names like that? And I called her
Exactly.
out for it. I said, yeah,
Yahweh,
there you go, calling me names, Laura.
what's her favorite thing when she doesn't want to address you? You said it earlier today. It was kind of funny. When she doesn't want to address you, what does she say all the time?
Huh.
I can't remember.
I can't now either.
She says, I'm not even going to go there with you, or something like that.
They're not on my radar. They're not on my level.
Oh, I get it now. The one you laughed about. And I
Yeah.
didn't even know why you laughed. When I went on the panel the other day, oh my God.
Yeah.
It's going to use
Oh my God.
his
And then
name
she
and
just leaves it
they,
alone.
say how it said, God. And I'm not holier than thou, Laura. I'm disgusted with saying that I'm a woman of faith and my behavior on YouTube at times.
Oh, don't
But
forget that her Patreons told you should go to confession there, Galloway. Don't forget that.
well, unfortunately, I don't go to confession anymore because I was raised Catholic. I go right to the son who died for my sin. I'm saved by grace, Laura, so none of your words could ever hurt me or any of your Patreons. It's ridiculous to quit going
somebody
at
that-
people for everything in their life, their looks, their weight, their this. I know people with a lot of money here that get tattoos for wedding rings now because they don't like
Thank you,
jewelry. So
Jasmina.
stop it. Just stop.
Here's somebody came into her chat, I think yesterday. I don't know. And their name was Mommy of Four. Mom of Four or something. I don't know what they said. But it must not have been positive to Laura, because Laura's response to her was, "You're too stupid to be in my chat, and you shouldn't even be a mom, much less of four." Now,
Wow.
who has to go that low because someone comes into their chat? Did I treat Anita Backrub like that when she came in
No.
here?
Not at all.
Mhm. And it just shows her. I mean, she's supposed to be almost 50 years old, and she acts like
Hey,
she's
Polka Dot.
a teenager. Like, she
She's
really
got this
does.
ego. She has
She
this
does have,
huge ego.
yes.
Everybody's a bottom feeder, or they're not on my level.
Yeah.
Girl, I do not want to be on your level ever.
Exactly.
But she doesn't watch any of us.
Someone came in today, I don't know who it was, and said that they think that they're expecting. She was on such a drama rant or hatred rant that the person, like when someone says that to me, I'm like, I get all like, oh my God. And she's like, oh yeah, that's good, I guess, or whatever. Like, just blew it off. And I'm thinking, I hope that's not like a dedicated sub or something. I'm like, wow, why react that way? Like it was something bad to say.
I don't know. Like I said, she doesn't watch us, so I don't. Hey, misdemeanor. I don't think it should matter what we sit over here and say because she doesn't watch us. We're bottom feeders. So I don't know why she gets so upset. And worse than anything is to call us liars. She calls me a liar all the time. And she's never proven that I lied about anything. She's
Has
never
she proven
that.
any of us as liars? She
Nope.
calls us all liars, and I don't think she has proven one time where we've
She
lied.
hasn't. We've pointed it out where she's lied, but she will not
Yeah.
point it out where we lie. And then she'll have the audacity to say, well, show me the proof I've lied. Girl, just look through my videos.
Badger.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yep. Like I said, I just don't.
We just gave her what she wanted. I hope she liked it. You know, like seriously, you begged for it and we gave it to you. But really, you do the work. Prove to us where we lied. You do it. You get into those chats and you pull them out and you show us where we lied. Because I definitely didn't lie that you gave me an empty perfume bottle. I definitely didn't lie, you know, about anything that I have said. And just like Mr. Positive, you want to sit there and drag him and it's his channel. Let's say somebody comes and tells her what to do. Do you think she would allow anybody to tell her what she could do on her own channel? But she's so worried about her image. So Mr. Positive has to stop doing what he wants to do with his channel. If Yaba and Sam want to go after him, he knows that's what's going to happen if you go at them. They're going to come after you. And if that's what he chooses to do, who the hell are you to tell him he can't? It's his channel. It's his. Just because he's your Patreon, but you don't tell people what to do. You don't tell people where to go. You don't tell people who they can sub to or not. You just proved that we were telling the truth about that because you just did it to Mr. Positive on your live.
Hey, True Helper.
Because you were worried what it would do to your purple family.
Didn't you think it was funny that she, trust me, it's not a coincidence, that she brought up Misery's new channel? Why did she do that? Because he's got over 100,000 subs. I mean, you want to talk about dick riding, Laura? You've done some dick riding in your day.
Yep.
See, that's nobody I'd brag about, but that's just me.
Right. Exactly. But that's all I'm going to say. Mr. Positive, if you want to do it, I say do it. You know, you pay her. You know, she don't pay you. And if that's what you want to do with your channel, you are a grown man. You make your own decisions. If that's what you want to do with your channel, continue doing it. Don't let her dictate your channel for you. And I'm not saying what you're doing is right. Would I personally watch it? No. But I was blown away for her to sit there and tell a grown man what he can and can't do on his channel and what she will accept and won't accept as a Patreon.
I know, main girl. Like I said, I'm not into the dude. I don't think he has enough fluctuation in his voice to be interesting. I'm not in, but I think it's funny because if you know anything about the drama community at all, you know that Yaba and Sam can hold their own when it comes to this dude.
Sure, yeah, and I don't think Laura wants any part of that, and that's why she's telling Mr. Positive not to go after him, because she's afraid of the backlash.
That's exactly right. But she doesn't have to be involved in the backlash. If she minds her own business, she wouldn't be involved in it. Because Yaba and Sam don't seem like the type of people that are going to go after Laura because one of her Patreons are dragging them. They're going to stick with the person that's dragging them. You know what I mean? So, but
Yeah,
you
but
put
Laura
yourself
opened her
in it.
mouth and had to
Right.
go calling people fat. And
Yep.
now she doesn't watch that fat community.
Right.
That's so wrong.
I
So
missed
now
all
when
of that.
Yaba goes at her for that, she's going to blame Mr. Positive for it. And when really it was her words that are probably going to get Yaba to go after her. Well, how
Absolutely.
dare you say Yaba's fat? Like, really? That's just rude.
I didn't even hear all that. I mean, I can only, and it is hate watching. I mean, not that I hate Laura, because I don't hate anybody, but I can only handle her in little small amounts. So I usually catch the first 5 minutes or so, or I'll beep in and
Mhm.
get the middle, or somebody will say, hey, Laura just said this, or Laura just said that. But like I said about Mr. Positive, I'm not into him. I don't like what he's doing, but I know for a fact that Yava and Sam can handle this. They've gone up against much bigger, tougher people than Mr. P.
I
I like
agree.
Yava too.
Right, but
I
her
agree.
reasoning behind it is what bothers me. Is that she feels that it's someone from the community, which a lot of people in the community probably don't even know Yaba. The excuses that she used toward one of her own Patreons, which was hysterical that she claimed she didn't say his name. Well, if you didn't last night, I didn't watch your whole live, but you said everything but that. You know what I mean? Like, that you don't go for people is just mind blowing to me. It brings me back to when, and I hope Tawanda doesn't get mad that I bring this up, but Tawanda wanted to address somebody, another YouTuber that she had a past with, and just get it off of her chest, one and done.
I remember that.
And Laura went, like, basically told her, you can't do it.
Oh, you don't want to do that. You don't just trust me on this.
You
You don't
can't
want the
handle it.
backlash.
Yeah, you don't want the backlash. You can't handle the backlash. When did Laura decide to make the decisions on what Tawanda can handle and what Tawanda can't handle? But that is what she does. She swears she doesn't do that shit, but she does. She does.
I can almost tell you verbatim, and if Mr. P was honest, he would tell me I'm telling the truth because
The
I've
bottom
heard the
line,
speech before. I guarantee she said to him, you know, you don't want to do this because you don't want to go up against these women. It's not going to be in your best interest. Is that really you, Wog? You better not porn me, dude. But like I said, I'm
Laura is a
already bored.
control freak.
Yep,
She's
she
a
is a control
narcissist
freak.
and she's a control freak. She
And
wants
I'm
to
already bored
control
talking about her.
everything.
I'm already bored. I mean,
I
can only
agree. I mean, I just find it funny that us bottom feeders can trigger the shit out of her in 2.2 seconds. I find that humorous because if she thinks what she says about me bothers me, it doesn't. It makes me laugh.
Her famous line is, I'm not going to let them build their channel off my name. Oh my God. That's the
Yeah.
funniest shit I've ever heard in my life. Like, she's some big YouTuber
Right.
building other channels. That's not how it works.
But half of your Patreons come to you because they leave Diane and Wendy or some other one and talk crap about them.
It's
I
crazy.
dropped the link. I dropped the link for you, OG.
I
Did
don't
you
even
not
know
grab
half
it?
of her Patreons' names yet. They talk about some of us that left. I'm like, oh, okay, that's cool because I don't even know you, but
Well,
words
like I
don't
said,
hurt me.
we'll see what she has to say about this live stream because, well, she doesn't watch us. So
Right.
she shouldn't have anything
Right.
to say.
She needs content for tonight. She'll have plenty to say.
And I'd like
yeah.
her to prove, this is the last thing that I'm going to really say. I would love for her to prove that more Patreons that leave her are still friends with her versus all
Amen,
of
Sarah.
us.
I've been asking, and someone came in one time, and I said, okay, will you panel up with me? I'm not Satan like Laura puts me out to be.
No, you're
I
not
would
at all.
talk to another human being, including Laura. I'll talk to you, Laura. Anybody. I want proof now. Is it okay if other people say they want proof? Or can you only make the shots? Because that's what you remind me of, Laura, a shot caller. You can do it, but
Gypsy
can
he
nobody
is.
else?
Fucking
That does
shot
not work
collar
in my kind of world.
motherfuckers.
And the people that I love and are my friends today.
Whiskey in the
I'm in the
house.
shot
I'm in the
callers.
fucking mob over here. You want to
You're
talk
in the
about
mob?
real fucking gangsters? I'm in the goddamn fucking mob. K Smalls, get up here. You calling me out, baby? Get on up here, girl.
Uh-oh.
Can you all
What's up,
can you
Tawanda? How
all
you
hear
doing?
him? I can't hear him.
I
Did I
can
go
I
back
can hear
out?
him. You might have to come out and go back in, Galloway. I can hear him.
Tracy.
She's muted.
I can hear you.
Okay.
Digging the little avatar there, Wog.
You liking that shit, huh? Get your ass up here, K Smalls. Come on, baby.
It's like Saturn's ring.
Hey, can you guys not hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah.
I can hear you.
All right, who am I talking to? Who's up here? Do I know you ladies at all? Do you know me? Do you know who I am?
Yes, we know who
I
you
know
are.
who you are.
Okay.
Jenna Moon, Serendips. And
Oh,
me.
shoot.
And
I'm
you.
sorry, I'm blind. I don't have my glasses on. Now, I got to put my phone like 3 feet out in front of me now, Tracy, because my eyes are getting so fucking bad. It's horrible.
Oh man, I was just thinking about that the other day, Wogs. I was like, I think I'm going blind, but I think I just need new glasses
I don't know what's going
because
on.
I can't see shit anymore. Smalls, you wanna
Hey,
I
You want a
love
link?
that. Smalls, you want a link?
get on up here, K Small. Motherfucker, get on up here. Hey, you know what I could do for you, Tracy? For your eyes?
What
If
can
I
you
can
do
fix
for
your
me?
eye problem. I got these. I'm a collector over here too, so I collected a lot of old Coca-Cola bottles, and I can
Yep.
cut the bottoms of them off, and I can mail them to you.
Okay, you can cut the bottoms of them off. What do I use it for? A bong? I mean,
You said you couldn't see. You said you can't see, right? Well, if I chop off the bottoms of Coca-Cola bottles, the magnification on those motherfuckers are like 10 times the glass. I can ship those out to you. You can have them in a few days. You can put them on. You can glue them to your glasses. You get it yet? Come on.
Coke bottle glasses.
You know,
I got it.
right?
Yes.
Coke bottle glasses. When you're blind,
to say
people
that.
say you would.
Yes.
We used to say that when we was younger. Yeah, they had Coke bottle glasses.
Thanks
Come
a
on,
lot.
Smalls. You coming up?
Crime Canary says I look like a grandpa with glasses on. Thank you, Crime. I love you though.
Yeah,
I
was
think
gonna
she said,
say,
hold on a second.
Wog, I
think
was in your live the other day, and that was a good live. I hope you're feeling better.
Oh, I was out of it. I didn't know what the fuck was going on me for about 3-4 days. And
Well,
then
what
I
you do
finally,
now is like commendable and it's great, but it can become stressful to you too because you care about people like that. Do you know what I'm saying?
oh yeah, I think all the time. I tell myself that when I'm in the middle of an interview, I start getting a little anxiety sometimes because
It would tear
Okay,
my
it's
heart
just
out.
so sad.
It's showdown in Ho Town. Smalls is up
Right,
here.
because there's probably more that you want to do. And
Yeah.
unfortunately, while that person's in that state of mind, there's
Tracy, I gotta jump off. Thank you for
Wow.
having me up. I'll talk to all you girls later. Have a nice evening. Nice talking to you,
Bye.
Wogs.
Bye.
Okay,
Love you,
Smalls,
Jenna.
get 'em.
Bye, honey.
All right, love you guys. Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
What the hell's your problem, Wogs?
Uh-oh.
What the hell's your
Oh,
problem?
I want you to lay into me hard if you're gonna do
You
it.
got issues?
Give it to me.
What
Do
the
you
fuck's
think I
your
don't
problem?
have issues? Of course I. Fuck yeah, I've mental
So,
issues. So
I
give
give
it to me hard.
Tracy a super chat, and then you're like, "Where's mine? Did I not just join your freaking channel?"
Can you not
Seriously?
take a goddamn joke, or you just want some motherfucking attention right now?
How
Are
about
you
I'm
gonna
just
come at
fucking
me
with
on
you?
that?
How about
Is
I'm
that
just
not a
fucking with you?
fucking joke?
I don't get fucking mad, Wogs.
Well, it sure sounds like you are. I can hear it in your voice.
What y'all
I
doing?
can hear it in your comments you left me.
Whatever. Shut up.
And I can see that you came up here. So what's your fucking problem? What? What's your
I can't
fucking
do that.
problem? You
I
can't take
can't
a
do
fucking
it.
joke?
I can't do it.
You can't do what? You came up here, you took the link, you came up here, you can't do what? Chop me up.
Oh my
Chop me
God.
up.
I can't. I like you too much.
Well, why are you gonna break my balls then?
Because you're like, let's go at it.
Bye, Kathy. Thanks.
Because I was
She loves-
joking. I was
She loves-
joking.
So
And
was
then you
I.
come up here aggressively. You come
Yep.
up here. What the fuck's your problem, Juan?
Exactly.
Well, fuck. Let's have fun. Let's get into it. Shit, let's rock and fucking
I
roll.
can't play mad. I just can't do it.
You
You'll know when I'm
don't.
mad.
I know you can get mad. Don't
I
play
can.
that shit.
I
I
can.
know. I know. It's after fucking 5.
I want to congratulate Tracy on standing up for herself and speaking truth. That's what I want to say. Because, I mean, me and Tracy have had our differences. I didn't like her in the chats. I'll admit that. And I have watched her channel and I've grown to love you, Tracy.
Well, thank you.
I like your stories that you play or
I
that you
shouldn't have
tell.
called I shouldn't have
love
called you a fake Christian. I take that back.
Well, it wouldn't be the first time. Thank you, though.
I
Appreciate
have
it.
no right. I have no right to judge anybody's
You're
Christianity.
right.
None.
You're right.
I appreciate you saying that. Thank you. Thank you. And I
I know
apologize
Case
for
Smalls
calling
from
you a
another
liar.
community.
And what about me?
Smalls,
Can I get
maybe
my
you can go to
apology now?
confession with me.
Can I have my apology now, please?
Who?
Uh,
I'm sorry, Wogs. What did I do?
Not you, K Smalls.
What did I do?
Nothing. I'm just fucking with you, girl.
Oh, okay.
God damn. Fuck.
I'm sorry I like you too much to fight with you, Wogs.
Well, I'm just playing with you up here. That's why I called you out. I'm just fucking with you.
Me and Serendipity go way back. She's
Yep.
been a part of the truther community for a while. And Galloway girl, I've not got no beef with you. I just love you to death. You know, you said
No, I have
a
no
while
beef
ago.
with you either.
Yeah, you
I
said
like-
a while ago
But
you
I
were
was
saved by
told
the grace.
today. I am.
I like
And
I like
I
Callaway
don't
girl, too.
appreciate. I don't appreciate her people writing in there that I need to go to confession. Are you serious? I stopped
Who
that
said
a
that?
long time ago. When I learned
Who said that?
people in Laura's chat because she said I act
Ah.
holier than thou, but yet I call her out all the time. So being honest makes me have to go to confession. Okay, I
Having
was taught
feelings
differently,
causes
but
you to have to go to
I'm
confession.
no longer
We're all
a Catholic,
human.
so I talk
Right.
to the man directly now. So
Mhm.
get it straight.
Well, her of all people don't need to be telling anyone to go to confession. For
Exactly.
one.
An
She's the
atheist
last
should not
person.
speak on religion. Please don't do
Right.
that to me.
And guess what, Laura? If you're going to make a big deal about me cursing out Wogs, Christians can curse. And,
right.
you know,
That's
I was
right.
just playing. I don't typically curse hardly at all. So
Thank
I was just playing. So don't even try to make a big deal about it.
I don't
Don't fuck
fucking
with my
cuss
K
much
Smalls
either.
now.
Admitting
Tracy.
that you're Christian does not, we don't say.
Oh, people like to put labels, though.
Right. It
you know.
doesn't mean that we're not perfect. We're perfect.
Right.
No, we're all imperfect.
Jesus
And I
wouldn't have had
pray
to
for
die out on the
everybody.
cross if we were perfect,
Right.
people.
Exactly.
We are not perfect. We are definitely not
But
perfect.
somebody that does not admit or does admit that they don't believe in God and they're an atheist should not ever even speak on religion.
Wog, come on, dude.
That's disgusting.
You know Berg's
I
is
don't think
perfect.
she's atheist. I think she is Buddhist.
What did Tracy say?
I said, you know, your boy is perfect.
Oh, my son?
No, not your son. He's probably perfect. Who is it that you're always talking about? Bergs?
Elvis?
Elvis? Oh my
Elvis.
yes, Tracy. He is my king.
No,
He
no,
is
no,
I
no.
know.
the king.
No, his lips are perfect. Remember, Walks?
Oh God, they are beautiful, aren't they?
Gross.
Absolutely. Yes, he is my king. Tracy, I am the sixth man. I am the king of sixth man.
I've never paid my taxes with him. Have you?
I have actually.
Hey, hey, Wog, did you see the video recording where somebody said that, well, maybe I need to call his wife? I was wondering what that was all about.
Who, when, where?
I don't know. There was a video, I forgot who put it out, of a recording of, well,
That
maybe his wife
somebody
needs to
needs to
be
call.
called.
Oh, that's
To
cool.
be
Sure.
careful
yeah.
of you. Be careful
Oh.
of you and block you from the chat. And she responded, yeah, well, maybe I need to call his wife. Who does
That's
that?
prob- I think that is a problem. I think she needs a call, but on their dime, not her dime. You know what I'm saying? Listen, if you're
I
gonna
think that
fucking
was a
call
while
me or my
back.
family or anybody, just make sure you do it on your dime.
This is a reminder from
What do you keep doing that for?
I'm not doing anything. She's doing it on her own.
What the fuck?
Damn it, Alexa.
Who's doing something, Bella? Or
Alexa,
Jesse?
I'm sitting here talking and Alexa's just popping off.
I hate
Fuck.
that.
I thought that was Jesse.
No.
I did
No,
too.
she's here too. She's here too. She should say hi to Tracy.
Hi, Tracy. Hi, everybody.
Say hi to K Smalls.
Hey, Jesse.
And we got K Smalls, and who else is in here? Tracy, K Smalls, and who else is here?
Serendip
Hi, Jesse.
and Galway Girl.
Hi, guys.
Hey, how you doing? How you doing?
You're messing me up on my race.
No, sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry if that was an old clip then.
She's talking to me. She's talking to me. So, Laura, are you here? You like to get up on panel and have some discussion with me?
She should come up on panel.
Get up on here, Laura.
Hey, before we go
Just
any
please,
further,
please don't say, oh my God. Please don't do that.
I don't think
Hey.
Tracy would want her up here. I don't know.
I don't care. But before we go any further, I'd like to send out a little prayer for Kiki.
Oh.
I think
What's
she's
wrong?
having a procedure done, and just want to make sure that she comes out okay. So prayers up for Kiki.
Yeah.
You're in my prayers, Kiki.
And good
Bye.
stream last
I'll do
night,
that.
Kiki.
I'll tell you what, girls. I really hate it when people are sick down here. Like,
Me too.
like honestly, like if it's somebody that I don't even fucking care for, I still
Me
wish
too.
them. I don't wish fucking death on anybody. I don't wish,
Me neither.
none of that shit, man. And there's some people out here that don't give a fuck, but
They're
it's
horrible,
hard.
aren't they?
Yeah, it's horrible. It's horrible. I'm not wired that way. I have a big heart.
Me
Yeah,
neither, Wob.
Right. Even if you don't get along with another sub or a creator or what have you,
Exactly.
when they're ill, just if you have nothing nice to say, leave it alone.
Good luck,
like
Kiki.
Exactly.
Marsha being called out all the time and things like that, and other ones, it's just
Yeah.
gross to me.
It is.
Leave
And
people
most-
alone.
Most everybody knows the number one person that I can't stand on here is Bergs. But I don't wish any ill will on him, but I that's the only motherfucker I really can't stand him. But you guys probably don't even know who I'm talking about, huh?
Oh, I do.
I know
Okay.
of him. I don't
Yeah, you
know him.
The nightly
Yeah.
rants.
I don't see anything, Leo's wife.
So
He's
Laura,
just
you
very
need to get up here.
negative. K Smalls, very negative, very every night it's I'm the man, I'm the man. It's just like kind of repetitive, but
So he's very
Here's another
vain,
one.
conceited.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, very, very much so.
Yeah, that's very unattractive from a woman's
Mhm.
standpoint. Just saying.
Fuck, yes, it is. You
And he's
cannot-
involved with a woman. I don't know her well. I
Oh
know
God,
of her.
you don't
And
want
he
to go.
like talks terrible about her.
Oh,
I don't
God.
know her. Like I'm saying, if she's a bad person or
Do you
what have you.
hear the way he calls all these women cunts?
I don't
Yeah.
watch
I'm not
him.
saying the word. It's every stream.
Hmm.
It's
Just
every
sickening.
Well,
every night.
thanks for telling me so that I don't ever watch him.
Yeah, don't
Pizza
ever go
Kitty.
over there.
Pizza Kitty says, "Who wishes death on anyone? Stop being so dramatic."
Hmm.
Well,
Really?
you might want to go listen to
somebody was
Laura's
wished
earlier
dead
stream.
today. Someone that I think, I don't know if she goes live. I know I'm subbed to her, but I know that she shared
don't
it
think
in the
she goes
past.
Laura
That
tweeted
she
that the wrong
has
family
things.
member committed suicide. Do you not remember that, Pizza Kitty?
It's sick. Especially someone's mom, We all love
Hey,
our moms.
I'm
you
gonna
know?
I'm gonna mute. Will y'all please keep everybody entertained?
Sure.
And
yeah.
of course. And some, unfortunately, Sarah, yourself didn't get to have, like I have now, an 84-year-old sickly mom. And at least I had 84 years of a wonderful woman who lost her husband at 13. I was 13. I'm 50 now. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people were stolen
And Laura
from
said
that.
it wasn't aimed towards anybody. My problem is
Mhm.
not about that. My problem is the fact you said it to anybody. I don't care if it
That's
was.
bullshit, Sarah. You know why? Because she said before, it was either before or after she said that, she said, I knew Randy would see it. She follows me. So she just
Oh,
told on
yeah.
herself. That woman contradicts herself more than anyone else on YouTube.
But K Smalls, how do you do that? Would you tweet that and then write under it? Well, if you would have been an adult about it, adult, we say in Chicago, an adult about it and just came to me. So wait, you're gonna say that about my mom and myself, and I'm supposed to be an adult and come to you? That was probably worse to me than the actual
She
tweet
planned it.
or comment or whatever.
She already showed basically that she planned it by talking about it beforehand, because the time on that private conversation was before the tweet. Am I wrong, people?
You're right.
People pay attention to times and dates and stuff. And there's also such a thing as archive, which I love, by the way.
Me too. Me too.
Mhm. And I mean, if I wanted to, Laura, I could expose so much on you, girl.
So K Smalls, you're saying that you could take down the
days.
24-karat gold wall?
I would never take that down for you, Wogs. Wogs loves that video.
I don't know what the fuck was this? I don't know. I don't get that one.
I don't know what I guess she was hissing like a snake. Don't ask me. Fit her perfect, I thought.
Look, Laura, come on up. I know you're looking here. Get on up here, Laura. Come on. Hey, Tawanda, if I didn't say hello to you, how are you? Hello.
Tawanda, did you look that up? She needs to be looking up fluffy French bulldogs. Everybody that Googles that will just want one immediately. I'm not joking. They are the cutest thing I've ever seen.
I love bulldogs. They got the cutest faces. They're
It's a
adorable.
long-haired French bulldog.
Oh.
I am in love.
I
And
bet
the
they're high
prices,
dollar.
oh my word, up to like $30K.
Oh
Yep.
my God.
Not joking.
Sorry.
That is, I had a litter of French bulldogs. Okay.
I could
All
buy
right.
I could buy Wogs's camper for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, right, you could.
Okay, so
I
I had a
lied.
litter of French bulldogs. I made absolutely no profit. That's because the vets like to increase the C-section cost and stuff. They know what kind of dog
they
you've
do
got,
have to have
right?
C-sections, don't they?
Yeah. So I made zero profit. Plus we kept one. Plus we had pick of the litter. And after everything was all said and done, I made zero off these puppies, and I sold them for $2,000 a piece. So there was how many was in the litter? 5. So we sold basically 3 puppies.
Aw.
Okay. I made just enough to cover the C-section, the puppy supplies, the food, the AKC registrations. That's it.
Vet appointments
Andy.
and surgeries are expensive.
It's nice,
Yep.
Andy.
I
So,
got
Tracy-
a lab from Paws for $66.
Aw.
Full. Yeah, she's full too. I have to tell you, labs they have to be the most intelligent, the sweetest. Like my son's 19, he has autism. He's like, this mommy, it's my best friend. They're so sweet together. Because I have a Jacoby, and Macario and the dog have never gotten along. Like, it's just a bad situation. But the lab is huge now. And she'll just let my son pick her up any which way. It's the sweetest thing. Like, they
They have such
know,
unconditional love.
Oh,
they
yeah.
do. And, like, she knows that Mac is autistic. Like, she knows he's special
I
needs.
think they do know, because Dozer he dotes on Aiden like crazy. If Dozer, okay, so if Aiden goes and sleeps upstairs in his room, he will either sleep in his cage or he'll go want to get upstairs with Aiden. Like he
Aiden was
cannot.
supposed to be Macario's name.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Hey, Smalls,
my
do you know
dad's from
Willow?
Ireland.
Do I know what, hon?
Do you know Willow?
Yes, I do.
She wants a link. She's asking if she should or not. Her heart is beating out of her chest.
Yes, she should come up here.
Let's talk about it, Willow.
I don't know who that is. Who's
Um,
Willow? Kate, Serendipity.
Willow, it's up to you. I wouldn't recommend it if your heart's beating out of your chest, but I
Who
mean,
is it,
it's
Kate?
up to
You're all
you.
nice up here.
Who's it
Small.
beating for, Willow?
K Small is a hard little thing, all right? She comes up there with me and Dave on Dave's panel. She don't give a fuck. But I don't know who Willow is. But we're not going
Willow's
to
a
be...
Yeah,
very
who's
sweet
Willow?
person. She's a very
I
sweet
love
person.
selfies, Long Island girl. I haven't.
know,
Why is her heart beating out of her chest?
to.
Take a link, sweetie.
Yeah, if there's anything that we can help with. Hang on, let me
Don't
see
be
if this
scared,
is Willow.
Willow. If you really want to, I'll support it. But I'm just saying, if your heart's beating out of your chest,
No, don't be scared.
You might want to think twice about it, just because the anxiety is really high. Then that's what that means.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I used to
We're
have
here for
stage
you,
fright with getting on
Yes,
panels.
Pizza Kitty. Shannon Uncensored.
I think she just wants to be heard and be acknowledged
Yeah.
because
Can I-
she
can I-
has been around a long time. Hey,
Yes.
Willow.
Hi, Willow.
Hi.
Let me
Hey.
read
Willow.
Willow, I
Hi,
emailed you
Willow.
back, honey.
You know me.
Yeah.
I'm here again.
I emailed you back just a minute ago before I jumped on panel.
Okay, thank you. Woo.
How are you today,
Yeah.
Willow?
My heart's beating out of my chest. This is like really something. I'm sorry, you guys.
No,
No,
you're
it's
good, dude.
okay.
You're good, girl.
Hey,
How
Pepper.
are you doing, honey? You doing okay? I mean, what triggered this?
I just want you all to know me. Oh, okay. Hold
Well,
on.
we can't get to know you
Okay.
unless you
I
open
know
up
I'm
to
here.
us. So
Okay.
deep
I know I'm
breaths.
talking over you.
Deep breaths, honey.
Just being up here is like, oh my god. When I did a rep action,
Okay.
I was like, oh my god.
I
Willow.
had stage
Okay.
fright my
This
first
is
couple
something
times
new to
too.
me. Okay.
Willow.
Sarah,
Willow, can I say something real quick? You know, when I was on the phone with you, it's just pretend it's a phone conversation. Do not look at the chat. Pretend it's just a phone conversation.
I'm not even looking at the chat. I never did. Case Moss, I never even looked at the chat before. I went back and I just kind of glimpsed at it. And
Talk
it
to
was
Sarah. Let Sarah talk to you because she used to have
Sarah,
stage fright.
no, really, I want to
Hi,
talk.
Willow. How
I
are
want
you?
to talk to Log.
To
What?
log?
You want to talk to me?
Yeah, you were in your
Okay.
Jeep. You were in your Jeep when I first met you.
Was I? I mean, I know
This
I was
is how
living in
far
there,
back
actually.
that I go. It's kind of crazy.
So you've known me for a long time. I was actually
I've
living in
known
the
you
Jeep
for
for about
about a
6
year,
weeks.
a little over a year and a half, Log.
Well, I'm glad I got to hear your voice. I'm glad you're up here.
Well, I was somebody else. I mean, I've changed myself so many times. You know, you were in your Jeep and you were talking about having, anxiety and panic attacks. And I
Yeah.
was in the chat and you only had 20 people in there
Yeah.
at the time. And you were sitting in your Jeep in your brother's driveway.
Yeah, I was really in a bad way there. That was right after my divorce, and I'm even worse now. I'm trying to get some help, but yeah, I did a panel 2 days ago about anxiety, and I know a lot of people suffer with that down here. I think it's good to talk about. Do you come into my channel?
I kind of just tried to stop going anywhere. You were kind of new to me as I'm sorry. I'm trying to talk and be natural without being anxiety ridden about this whole ordeal of talking to people that are not in front of me. Okay.
Well, I would like if you tune in more often. We're gonna have good panels once a week. Crime Canary was on with me last week. Tracy knew me for a long time. People don't know this, but she knew me back in the day that I played.
Yep, me, Long Island girl.
Yeah, it's Long Island Girl.
Okay. What you all don't know is that, that nobody, I don't know. If you do know, I think Kay Smalls knows a little bit more about me than anybody else.
Probably so.
Yeah, kinda, but she don't know a whole lot. But
And I will tell you from the bottom of my heart, you have my word, I've never shared anything with anyone.
I know you haven't, and that's what scares the crap out of me.
It scares you that I have not?
No, it scares me about this whole internet.
Oh, it's very scary. It's the devil's playground, basically.
All I've
But we
seen
have
is
to use it for
people
good.
Okay. I don't want to talk because that's about the worst thing that I've listened to is a bunch of people being on a panel and they're over talking each other and you can't hear. Okay.
Willow,
right.
can I say something, Willow?
Yes, you can. Thank you.
Just to put your anxiety aside, I was just fucking with Kay Smalls when I had her come up here earlier. We scrap on Dave's channel, so I don't want you to.
She knows. I emailed her and said I have to go play with Wogs.
Okay.
Before I email you back.
I don't want her to not go on panels and I'd like her to come out.
Whiskey.
Yeah.
I've been around since December of 2018.
Okay.
I rarely talk. I have followed all of you. I have clicked on every channel. I have taken down my channels trying to get away and go away. It's, when, they said the Hotel California, that's about it. You've checked in and you can't leave this place. I was on here. I have been on YouTube since 2006. This is not my original channel that I'm on right now. This is my 2014 channel when Google took it over. I have another channel that's dated 2006, July 27th is the date on that channel creation date. I don't know how I had to recreate a YouTube account and it's Google and my original account does not count. It's not my main account. My 2014 account is this one with a W on it. I can make myself any amount of people on all you have to do is go in and make all these accounts. I've done told everybody all these accounts. I try to fit in. Fitting in is like, for me, is like, I can't fit in. I fit in with you and I fit in with another person and then I don't fit in with them. And I'm like, there's no way that I'm on God's planet that I don't think that I could ever be friends with anybody that I've ever met on the internet.
Hey, Bex.
It's tough, isn't it? It's hard. It's hard to gain and give trust. It's hard to give trust, and it's hard for people to trust you because there's so much fucking just nasty shit.
Eritrea.
So I hear what you're saying.
Casey.
I've never been on anything in my life as bad as this. I'm like, all day, every day, over and over. You people attack each other like it's what? I just don't get it.
But
okay, well, I'm trying to keep this panel fun, and
I'm just I'm sorry.
Willow, it's nothing personal.
All right.
But if you want to fit in, my suggestion would be go into more chats and just chat a little bit. Just, people can't get to know
people.
Okay, Smalls.
Yeah. Sorry, my husband's mowing. Can you all hear that?
Just a little.
Okay.
Not really.
Okay.
Hey, Johnny, Patty.
I think the truth, I think that's probably what I'm trying to get at is how do somebody like me that is not like, I'm not going to attack anybody. I'm a more serious type person. I guess it's
Well,
either
YouTube isn't for everybody. I can tell you that.
But she likes YouTube. So what I can suggest, and I think I've suggested to you this before, Willow,
There's
find
some great
some,
communities out there.
stuff that interests you. Like if you like to crochet or if you like to cook or stuff like that, go to those different communities and just continuously be in the chats, learn people, how they speak and stuff, and just make friends with people.
I can't flip flop. That's the thing. It's like
Well,
a flip
That's not
flopping
flip
thing.
flopping.
How do
That's-
I manage like you do, Case Moss? Because I like everybody. I like the truth. There's some things that I like about Life Perplexed. There's some things I like about Makeup Mobster. There's some things I like about Tiffany Marie. There's
That's
things I
not
like about
flip-flopping.
Baby Bell. I mean, there's things I like about Whiskey OG. There's things I like about
And there's
the
nothing wrong with
fisherman.
that.
No,
things
there's
I
nothing.
love
There's
about
stuff I like about all those people too.
it. How do
You know
I
what?
navigate?
Wally, no.
Here's how you navigate. You always be yourself no matter what. Never lower your standards for anybody. If you get upset, walk away. Do you know how many times I've almost went live because I was upset? And I have a couple times. But I try to always just take deep breaths, walk away, think about it for 24 hours. And if I speak on it, I'm usually pretty upset. But
Well, I think
you
you
can
say
make
that.
friends. It's easy. Just, always keep a guard up. The Bible says to never trust any man.
Hey,
Believe me. I mean, I am not afraid to turn this camera on right now because I am not afraid of you seeing me. I mean,
Well, I don't think any of us are. That's okay though.
I'm like, I don't care about that. I want to understand the logic behind. I've tried to I don't know. I have a problem with trying to express myself, I guess, and you can't see me because I'm actually making, like gestures that you can't see behind
I
this
saw
button.
you. I saw you on chat. I've seen you before.
Republican Ashes
Girl,
chat.
I have been, Tracy, I've been, I don't know, 25 different people trying to fit in. And I keep changing my name. So, I
Quit
can
changing your name. That's part of the problem, Willow.
Well,
if you want
then
people to
you're
learn who
not-
you are, they're not going
Willow,
to
you was
recognize
River
it if you
Fox,
keep
right?
changing.
Hey,
I'm
thank you,
River
Nick.
River
Fox,
Fox.
yes.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
Kentucky Kim.
Yeah.
I mean, I can change it and come in on my 2006, but it's going to come in on my
Well, that's where the
2014
confusion
account.
comes in
Hey,
at when you
Kayla.
change your names. People
Mhm.
get confused because they didn't know who you were
Well,
before.
I mean, Sarah, when
Yeah.
I came in as Kentucky Kim, I was beat to death.
See, I didn't know you as Kentucky Kim. I knew you as River Fox.
River Fox was Kentucky Kim, and so
Well,
was
yeah.
Phoenix Hope and Mo Beaches and Serendipity and everything under the freaking sun. I mean, I actually went in as somebody else, and okay, this is how this game is
Oh.
played. I have to be mean to a person to be accepted, and it was Tracy the Truth. And I actually went into another one after that, and
Well, I've had
John
so many
Levy. John Levy wrote in the chat and said, "You're mean." And I went back into a live stream and Tracy, I said, "You were the light truth or the truth at that time." And I was like, I apologize. I am that person. I have admitted to every account that I've ever. I don't want to be all of these different.
I agree,
accounts.
Donna.
And I apologized, and he was like, "Okay, well, I didn't even see it, but okay, I accept
So
your
you
apology."
was
And that was
Serendipity
over a
too?
year ago. And I said one thing, like, take a chill pill, Tracy. And they were talking about you, the truth.
Well, if that's being
take
mean, that's mild.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah,
Willow,
that was
well-
as much as I
why
ever
don't-
did is being
Willow,
mean.
why don't you come over to my
Being
place
mean,
sometime and we'll talk
I'm
about it?
not
Let's let Tracy kind of move on with her show. I just jumped in too, so sorry, Tracy, when I
Okay.
jumped in.
No,
Sorry,
you're fine.
I just related to you.
But
No,
Willow, I would like you to come over and panel up, with me next
I
Friday
will
if you'd like
try.
to.
And
Okay.
Willow, if you want, I can come too. See, you've
Case
already
Smalls,
calmed down.
Case Smalls can come up there with us Friday
better,
too.
but it's not what anybody wants to talk about.
Yes, it
Well,
is.
we can go over to Wogs and talk about the old days and what you've
Exactly.
seen and good times. And,
Exactly.
you've watched Wogs enough to be able to, shout out some memories with him, right?
Yeah.
We'll start there and then start with your interest and just make friends, hon. It's not hard. Just pretend it's a phone conversation. But yeah, Tracy.
We'll
Yeah.
we'll all
So you
we'll
is
all come over to
serendipity
Wogs.
too?
We'll all come over to Wogs and cheer you on, Willow. Okay.
Yeah.
In the
It's
meantime,
Friday, Willow.
there's other people
Okay,
asking for the link.
thanks,
So
and I probably won't case laws. I mean, I actually probably need to talk to you more in depth.
Okay, well, if you feel like you want to,
All right,
we're
listen,
ready
I'm
to
gonna
go.
leave
I'll email you
I
here in a
know,
little
but
bit,
I'm
okay?
doing
I've got to take my son
more
to the
than
store.
what you all need, but whatever. I'm gonna leave. Thank you all. Okay. Thank you, the truth, and Sarah.
all
and
right,
Bye,
take
Willow.
care. Take care,
Thank you,
Have a
Willow.
good night.
Okay.
Huh.
Okay.
Well, I hope Willow has a better day. I mean,
I hope she does too.
Yeah.
I don't like to see anybody that can't fit in because you can always fit in somewhere.
Oh,
You just
yeah,
gotta
most
find your
definitely.
niche. You just gotta find your niche.
Your
So,
clique, Some people can get along with everybody. Some people want to get along with everybody, but they just can't. Some
I don't
of
know
us are
if that's
social
possible.
butterflies.
All right.
No,
Now,
I'm
the only-
wanting to,
About
but
the only
can't.
person that I know that gets along with everybody is Winky. Winky Whispers.
Oh, Winky.
Winky
She's so
Whispers,
sweet.
yeah.
I
That chick
love
can
her.
go. That chick can go anywhere.
And
Anywhere.
nobody holds that against her at all.
No.
She is such a sweetheart.
Yeah,
No.
she's a good girl.
Yes.
But
I've always went where I want, so I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
me too.
Yeah.
And that's another story.
yeah. Well, I'm getting ready to cut this off because you know me, guys. I'm on an hour or so, and I start getting antsy.
You need a peanut
Well,
butter sandwich?
Thanks for letting her come up, Tracy.
No
I didn't
problem.
think
Thanks
it
for letting
was.
me
want her
come
to.
up.
I didn't
want
think
her
it
to
was a
feel
good
comfortable
idea.
in my chat. I want her to come over
Right.
here and feel comfortable in my chat.
Sometimes they're good and sometimes they're bad. I mean, I've spoken with her a few times, so.
But
That's
did
why.
she say she made a count of serendipity?
I thought that's what she said.
I asked her
Well,
a few
that's-
times. She didn't answer.
That's not cool. If you did that, Willow, don't do that. That's not cool to make clone accounts.
Hey,
I
Mark.
thought she said she made an account, Tracy the Truth.
Yeah.
Hey, Mark can go everywhere. Just to let you know, Mar's a good
Yep,
girl.
Mark can go everywhere too. Yep,
I'll
you're
talk
right.
to her, guys, okay? I'll have a
Yeah,
conversation with
just
her.
let her
okay?
know that clone accounts
I'm
are
gonna
not
have to
cool.
rewind and see what was said actually.
They
Because
they
I
actually
heard that too.
they actually cause a lot of trouble.
Yeah,
Oh,
But-
I know.
All right,
Ash
guys,
can,
listen.
hold
Thanks.
on, Tracy. Ash can go everywhere too. Ash is loved by everybody.
Yeah, Ash
Yeah.
274.
Oh, I love
don't-
Ash 274. She's the reason I call myself Sarah in Dips.
I don't know if she's loved by everyone, but she definitely goes everywhere. That's for sure.
She's
I can hear her
hysterical. How
talk
can you
all
not
day
love
long.
her?
I'm just
Yeah.
saying.
All right, I got to bounce. Ladies, have a great night.
All right. See
See
you,
you
Wogs.
soon, Log.
Bye.
Guys, I appreciate
Tracy, I'm
all
gonna
of you.
jump off here.
Okay.
See
I
you guys
appreciate
later.
all you guys coming in. I appreciate all your support. Lori, you got what you wanted. You got your live. And now I'm done again.
I'm going to hop off
Um,
too, Tracy. Thanks, hon.
Okay. Thanks for coming up, Smalls.
Uh-huh. All right.
I'm done again. So until the next time, and I'll see you around the tubes, guys. Thank you all for the super chats, the members. Thank you all, and have a good night. Continue your prayers for Kiki and anybody else that's having a hard time. You're right, Ash. Everybody does love you. And with that, I'm gonna leave it. Bye, guys.